They gotta be able to.
Aubrey called me, she was all upset. I said, well, honey, don't worry about it.
All right, I'm gonna ask everybody to mute their phones or turn them off if you could, please. It's good to see everybody. And as soon as we hear that bell ring, we're gonna call the meeting to order. Oh, outdoor, you're right. The outdoor clock is a little bit,
5 minutes slow, wasn't it?
since I have a captive audience, the outdoor clock has been malfunctioning a little bit, but the computer inside.
There it is. 1 minute.
It'll work. All right. The computer inside was right, but the clock outside was wrong. So I think, sounds like we may have gotten it fixed. So thank you, Brandon, if you're watching on TV right now. We are a little bit short-staffed tonight, so we're going to try to go through methodically and make sure we don't make any mistakes. So you might hear me stalling here and there. But we're going to stand and have our invocation and our pledge, so I'd ask if you would please stand with me. Father, we thank you for loving us. We thank you for the many blessings that we have living in the town that we live. And we are blessed and just grateful to you for it. We thank you for successful minor surgery today of a friend of ours. And we pray for those that are in poor health in the town here and just comfort them and comfort those around them and give them strength. And may we handle our business well and respectfully to the town, the citizens of the town, and respectfully to one another. And we thank you for putting us in the position to do so, and we do not take it lightly. And we ask these things in Christ's name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Shuts off too easily. Okay, this first public comment period is for matters that do not appear on the agenda. If you have a comment about something that does not appear on the agenda, we welcome you to come at this time and fill out a form for us and state your name and address, and you'll have 3 minutes. Okay, hearing no public comments, is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just, yeah, come on forward. We'll go ahead and do it. I'm sorry, I didn't. No, it's okay. I should have waited longer to hear from you. Okay, yeah, if you can just fill it out before the meeting's over. And then state your name and address and your 3 minutes.
Hello, my name is Karen Langford. My address is 185 Roscommon Court, Tyrone, Georgia, 30290. For allowing me to speak and having us today. And my comment is about the upkeep of Henley Park, specifically the baseball fields. I'm a little concerned about the fences and the fences that line the walkways, and extremely concerned about the scoreboards. It's not as fun when you can't see the score and everybody's asking who's winning or what inning is it, and the kids don't know who's winning. So it's a little disappointing to get out there and just see how it looks, and it takes away from the fun of the game for those kids. So that's my comment. I just wanted to know what we can do to improve it.
I will just state for myself, that was completely not on my radar until this week. And I do know that staff is already exploring what needs to be done with that. We do have an agreement with the Baseball Association We had hoped that they would have brought that to us already. I don't know if any of the other council members had been made aware of that, but I know that staff is aware, and I know that they are moving toward a solution to get some of those things rectified.
Thank you so much.
Anybody else have anything that y'all?
No, you covered it.
And I apologize for that. I had 3 kids that went through there, and I know exactly what you mean. So,
Thank you so much.
thank you, ma'am. Any other public comment? Okay. We approved the agenda. Is there a motion to approve the consent agenda?
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Our new business, move down to our new business. The first one is reimbursement for membership or support to the Fayette County Development Authority. And I'm going to allow Sandy Beach to introduce this item.
Good evening, council. The Fayette County Development Authority has finally reached their goal of becoming self-funded. And in doing so, they are trying to reimburse us for fiscal year 2021 and the part of fiscal year 2022 that we've already paid them in the amount of $41,659 even, which is exactly the amount that we've paid them for that time period. And staff recommends that we accept this reimbursement from the FCDA.
Thank you.
Oh, going forward, are we
Whoops.
our 3 minutes are
Our
up.
time's up.
Going forward after 2023 and so on, are we going to be paying, our dues after that, or because they're self-funded?
I don't believe the letter stated for sure what they're going to do in the future.
I think I can speak to that. Don't know that I can give a
For sure.
firm answer because nobody has a firm answer yet. I think it has been made fairly clear to them that that would be wise, that they not charge future dues to the cities and the county. But I don't think that they have taken a vote in a development authority board meeting to say, no, we are not going to invoice for those funds later. So the answer to your question is no, but probably yes.
Okay.
And
Fair
even
enough.
If I could say in the letter, he even says that. We no longer will request your contribution.
Oh, okay,
Right, it does, I forgot. You're
Yeah.
correct.
all right,
Very good.
there you go. We need to vote on this. Is there a motion?
I make a motion that we accept the reimbursement in the amount of $41,659 from the Fayette County Development Authority.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Our next item.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Sandy.
you. Our next item is the purchase of a John Deere tractor that we've been looking forward to. And hey, Rod, didn't get to say hello to you. Good to have both of you here. And y'all take care of Miss Patty over there. And Cody, I think you're going to come and present to us tonight.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
Thank you for the opportunity to be able to present to you this evening. Mitch would like to send his apologies. He was called and asked to help at the baseball fields tonight. You all have in your packets the information regarding the request for a new John Deere tractor to be purchased for the Public Works Department for the price that you have in front of you. That also includes a trade-in of our old tractor. The new tractor will be used just like the old one for things like lifting, hauling, setting up for special events, picking up large roadkill, grading dirt roads, among many other things. We appreciate all your support, and the Public Works Maintenance staff recommends that we move forward with the purchase of a new John Deere tractor. Thank you, and please let me know if you have any questions.
We'll give council the opportunity to do so. Do they have any questions?
I do. My first question is it going to be big enough and going to do what you need to have it done?
Absolutely.
Is it the similar size to what you've had?
I believe it's 2 steps up from what we have now.
Is there any need for any other additional equipment, grader of any kind to go on there?
No, sir.
Okay. And I-
We have any of that equipment, the attachments,
Yes, ma'am.
and it will fit this tractor?
Yes, ma'am.
And my last question is it going to come with any kind of tutelage? You know, are they sending someone down to show how to operate it?
Yes, sir. They will, I believe they will, the day we get it, they'll drop it off and pick up our old tractor. And I believe they'll show all of our guys, you know, how to operate it and all the safety features and
Good. David, okay with this?
Else? Okay, let's entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we approve the purchase of the John Deere tractor for the Public Works in the amount not to exceed $37,497.17, which would also include the trade-in.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you, sir.
thank you.
Good job, Cody.
And as Scott is coming up, I've thanked you guys before when you were not here for all you do. And since you're here in person, we love you guys. We're grateful for what you do. You're hard workers, and we really appreciate it.
Good evening, council.
Hi,
Good evening, Scott.
I'm very blessed to have such a good crew working with us. No doubt about that. All right, so my first project is the PW 2023 Sonoya Road Streetscape Improvement designed for basically Keck and Wood is who we're looking at for this project as part of our effort to improve the streetscape of the downtown area. This project is being designed to improve Sonoya Road along the area of 933 to 1003 addresses, which is basically the Gunnin property area. The purpose of this will be, and it's about 300 feet long, the purpose of this is to, once again, get our LCI stuff going, our streetscapes moving along. And it'll have curb medians, separating the vehicles from the multi-use path, some additional lighting in the area, crosswalks, access control, so we don't have this big, long area where people can just go on and off the road. We'll have actual like driveways into the properties and things like that. This will be coming out of the general funds of the Public Works budget. Staff recommends awarding the Sonoya Road Streetscape Improvement Design Project, PW 2023-04 to Keckenwood for the fee of $39,000 plus a fee not to exceed $25,000 for building and construction admin, pending legal counsel's approval of the contract documents. I also wanted to share that the not to exceed number of $25,000 for the bidding and construction admin. Our intentions are to do as much of that in-house as we possibly can. Things like, you know, other things that are going on, reviews or other things like that, we'll fit that in and do as much as we can in-house. So I just want to make sure you understand that we're definitely going to do our best to do as much of it as we can and reduce costs.
Anybody have any questions for Scott on this agenda item?
I do. When it says construction administration, so is this gonna cover any of the actual construction of it?
This is not the cost this does not cover the construction cost. The construction admin is strictly the A&E inspections and those kind of things to make sure that they're doing it correctly. It's something that we do on every project. It's just like I say, we're trying to do some of this stuff in-house more than out-of-house just to reduce costs. So this is not the actual construction of the project.
Will we have a chance to look at that before we approve it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We will bid that out. It'll go through all the legal bidding process of a month of notification and advertisement. Then once we have the bids, we'll get a bid tab for you. We'll bring it back to you and say, here's the low bidder that we recommend to use, assuming we get one that we're satisfied with and that meets the requirements and was in the budget.
The time frame on this, Scott?
The design timeframe for this,
5 months?
yeah, that sounds right. I just want to make sure before I say it. Yes, 5 months.
February, somewhere
Right,
in there.
which is good, because that gets us into a warmer period of time when asphalt and things like that, concrete, you don't want to do that when it's too cold. So it's right in, working well within our schedules. Or, temperature construction constraints.
Else? Is there a motion?
I make a motion that we award the project PW 2023-04 to Kecken Woods Incorporated for the fee of $39,000 plus the fee not to exceed $25,000 for bidding and construction administration.
Second?
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay.
Thank you, council. The next project is the PW 2023-02, the Sonoya Road to Spencer Road Multi-Use Path Project. Once again, this is the design portion of the project, and Keckenwood is the company that we're looking at using here too, as part of the town's effort to improve our multi-use trails to get people downtown. We identified a cost-effective option to get people from Sonoya Road to Spencer Road and basically the public shopping area. This option makes a great connection between right there at the bridge crossing over Sonoya Road. We'll come onto the piece of property there, it's owned by the Hobgoods. We'll just basically go right up on that piece of property beside the on-ramp, because we can't build it on GDOT right of way. We went several times and talked to them, and they're not going to do that. So we talked also with the Hobgood family, and they're willing to work with us on this. So that's the path we're taking. And what this does is it makes a great connection for all the trails that we're building, like the cart path going down Tyrone Road, things like that. They'll be able to come in, get down there to underneath that bridge, and then go straight over to the Publix area. So and the vice versa for those people wanting to go the opposite direction from like Southampton or one of those areas can come through the Publix area and then go straight over and get over to Wings and Things on that side and all those kind of restaurants there. You can go to Hanley Park and all the other, things on that side of SR 74. So this will be under our general funds also and SPLOST. It's mostly going to be SPLOST. Staff recommends awarding the Sonoya Road to Spencer Road multi-use path design, project number PW 2023-02, to Keckenwood Incorporated for a fee of $26,000 plus the fee not to exceed $25,000 for the bidding construction admin pending legal counsel approval of the contract documents. Once again, like the other one, this is one of those things where we're going to do our best to do as much as we can of the construction admin costs and keep those at a minimum.
I have two questions for you. One, for those that are coming up Hanley Road, crossing the railroad tracks, and then coming up the multi-use path underneath the overpass, how are they getting from that east side to the west side of Sonoya Road?
That's a great question. So what we'll do is we'll come down and we'll get past the actual ramp just a little bit towards downtown, and then we'll have a crossing there, a designated crossing. Design will probably lead that into being like a rapid flashing beacon. So a blinking light that when they get up there, they can hit a button and the light comes on and makes people aware that people are trying to cross there. May or may not, depending upon what the design comes out to be and what, how much traffic's on the road and things like that. They'll look at all that kind of stuff and determine whether that's needed. But there will be an actual designated path for multi-use, which includes golf carts.
And my
This
second question,
path will be about 12 to 14 feet wide.
and my second question is, you say the Hobgoods are going to work with you. Does that mean they're giving us the property, we're leasing it, or well, I'm just, or is it going to be an easement that we're going to obtain from them?
What we'll do is go for fee simple ownership of it.
Okay.
And basically have the property for the town, to the town. It'll be the town's property. And we'll do land acquisition like we're doing on the other projects.
Okay, thank you.
Very similar. You're welcome.
Else? Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion that we award the Sonoya Road to Spencer Road Multi-Use Path Design Project Number PW 2023-02 to Kecken Wood Incorporated for the fee of $26,000, plus the fee not to exceed $25,000 for bidding and construction administration, pending legal counsel approval of the contract documents.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you, council.
All right. This second public comment period is for matters that do or do not appear on the agenda. So if you have anything that you'd like to come to us with, you can do so at this time. Same rules apply. All right. Staff comments. I know we have one from council. You have one? Why don't we start with you?
Good evening.
Good evening, Dee.
The event that, the downtown development event that was canceled due to inclement weather is going to take place on September 24th, Saturday evening at 7 o'clock at Shamrock Park. There will be vendors, food vendors, and the musical group Vintage Vixens are coming back. So we'd all like for you to attend from the Downtown Development Authority.
If I, is it not from 6 to 9, but the band is playing from 7 to 9?
That sounds great.
All in favor?
Yeah, thank you. Any other staff comments?
I'm guessing you want me to make a comment. Okay, I'll be happy to make a comment. If this is not working, Dee, I'll just talk loud, okay? I have an agreement that you don't have in your package tonight that came to our attention today, that there was a need for a contract for a vendor for the rides at Founder's Day for October the 1st. And this is really your last opportunity to look at something like this. The good news is this was something we looked at last year, so we were quite familiar with the framework. We're able to put it together rather quickly today to get it over here to present to you, even though it's not really done in the best possible way, because we like to have you have it in your package. But it's what we had last year, and the entertainment features are something called the Wind Up and Phantom's Revenge, and releasing this from the vendor. They're setting it up, et cetera. It comes at a cost of $10,100 to the town, which is a little more than it was last year, but again, that was last year. So the framework is the same, the money's a little different as far as a little more. It is the same vendor that I believe that we had the year before, so we were familiar with that. Again, apologize for this not getting to you in your packet, but again, we became aware of it today and put this together in a fashion to make sure you could vote on it this evening without having a call meeting before your October the 1st Founder's Day celebration.
Any questions about that?
I don't suppose you would know whether that's covered by by sponsorships or anything? Or?
It is not covered by sponsorships. To my knowledge, it is coming straight from the town.
Not through the Founder's Day budget.
Correct. It would be from the Founder's Day budget.
Which,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
And
But that is the town.
correct.
And aren't some funds recouped from tickets or
Ticket
whatever?
sales?
Yes.
There is a revenue stream, but the goal is certainly to pay for that, but you pay the $10,100 and you get some revenue stream from ticket sales.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Are there any more questions? Or is there a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the expenditure of the $10,100 for the entertainment. I'm not quite sure what the name of the company is.
Amusement Masters Production, Inc.
Amusement Masters and Productions, Inc.
Motion?
I'll second.
With a second. Any more discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
One. That's any other staff comment? Okay. Are there any council comments?
Yeah, speaking of events, because of a forecast of weather, bad weather last Sunday, the Tyrone Museum, Friends of Tyrone Museum had postponed the events, Touch the Truck. What? Things are happening. See, I should ask her to say this. But it is this Sunday, and it's from 2 to 4, and we would like for everyone to come.
All right, any other council comments?
Yeah, I have one. I attended a meeting at the museum the other night, and Darlene had captured a snake in the dustpan that had crawled under the door into the museum. And I looked it up on the internet, and if I'm not mistaken, it was a cottonmouth moccasin, which is not good. It was nothing like you would normally see every day. They need some weather stripping under the doors so that creatures can't crawl through.
All right.
We stomped him. I didn't stomp him. I held him down with a paint stick while somebody else did.
All right.
I'm not sure, but it looked like.
I have 3 gentlemen here that I'm sure can take care of that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, good.
Any other council comments? All righty. There a need for executive session?
One brief item for real estate, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Is there a motion to move to executive session?
So moved.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there a motion to reconvene?
So moved.
Is there any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Is there a motion to adjourn? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned. John?